Welcome to heaven, your final destination. I hope the train ride went smoothly. I know it can be a bit unnerving to wake up and realize that you're dead, and then you're in a train going somewhere, but you're here. I hope all the souls getting ripped off and cast into hell didn't scare you too badly. Should you be in hell? Let me check. 2025. You're in the right place. I mean, this is your name right here on this clipboard, right? That's what I thought. So see, you're fine. No need to worry. My name's Annie. Short for Anasteel. It's an angel name, but just Annie will work fine. This is Carrot, the soul of a cat that was on Earth. I'm a born angel, so I've never really been to Earth. I've been as a guardian. That's a longer story. But I'm watching over this cat soul who's trying to eat the mouse soul. He hasn't really quite learned how to be in heaven yet, but I'm sure he will figure it out. Now, let's get you settled into your new home. Carrots, put the mouse soul down. He didn't do anything. Sorry, you look very confused. Should I slow down? Yeah, you were a soldier, so you killed people. Well, see, we don't really count deaths like that as sins necessarily. It's more the context. Yeah, like, if you committed war crimes and killed innocents without any remorse, then you'd be down below. But following orders puts the blame on the people who gave the orders. Isn't that right, Carrots? Carrots agrees. Now, you were just following orders, so of course doesn't count against your sin tally. I have that right here on this page of the clipboard. Well, yes, of course, the mistakes you've made, they're all weighed. But according to the book, you helped more people than you hurt. So you're good to go. Well, that's what the page says. I don't do the tallying, I just read the results. You know, it's kind of like the butterfly effect and all that. You save one person, that person grows up to save millions of people. Yeah, like they could cure cancer or something. I'm not all-knowing, that would be the man in charge. But don't count the small good things you do as meaningless, because they're not. And even if you do big bad things, they might have good consequences. Life is very confusing, and it can't always be black and white. And we in heaven understand that. So, welcome to your afterlife. I hope it's everything you dream it to be. I mean, yeah, it kind of is normal. I've been doing this since the beginning of time. Of course, my spiel has changed a little bit. Oh yeah, I am very old. I'm an original. I'm one of the first angels God created. Well, like, in the Bible when it says he made the angels, I'm one of those. Some angels are souls that have been turned into angels, and some angels are Nephilim, which is an angel and a human had a baby. But I'm an original, so I was created from nothing and never had a childhood, was just kind of created fully adult, and I've been doing this job for a long time. And Carrots is licking my shoe. What do you have to say about it? He doesn't have much to say. But he's a very cute cat. Oh, right, sorry, about that. You can pick what of your life you want to remember. If you want to snip the bad stuff out and live in blissful happiness for eternity, I could do that. Yeah, most people don't. The bad memories are part of what made you human. And you want to keep that. I understand. On the plus side, you won't feel pain or fear from those memories anymore. In heaven, the lowest emotion you can feel is like morbid acceptance, like accepting the horrors of the life you used to live and accepting that there's peace in heaven. That's about as low as you can feel. Everyone else is just elated happiness or, inspirational curiosity. A positive adjective with a positive noun. I'll let you fill in the blanks. Yeah, you can find peace here. That's what this place is for. No more nightmares. No more flinching when there's a loud noise. You're safe now. I noticed you have arrived in uniform? Is that something you're wanting to keep? I mean, you died in combat. We can give you the typical white robes. We can give you a hoodie and sweatpants, whatever you're comfortable in. I wear the angel robes, of course, because this is part of the uniform. But if it would make you feel more comfortable, you're welcome to keep the military uniform. Just maybe let's clean up the bloody bullet holes. I can do that with a wave of my hand. Poof. Yeah, you're welcome, no problem. Most souls want to keep their clothes that they arrived in. Even if it's a hospital gown or something, it's nice to have something physical to remember where you came from. Of course, you can wish for anything you want in heaven, so you can have as many physical things as you want to remind you of home. But it's not the same as the clothes you arrived in. You know what I mean? The ones that you died in. But, alas and alack, we must continue with the tour. Yes, I have lots to show you to help you get more comfortable here. But we'll take our time. You've got an eternity. Why don't we go for a walk? I can finish the tour and the spiel. Cool. Well, the pearly gates, obviously. This is the main road. Yes, it is real gold. It leads up to center heaven, which is where most of the angels live. Heaven is like an onion. There's a bunch of rings, like hell. That's kind of how hell is, like the rings of hell. But in heaven, they're all good rings. The center innermost circle is the garden, where God lives. And then the ring around that is center heaven, where the angels live. And all the rings around that are the souls. Oh yeah, well we have billions of souls living here, so it can get really messy. So it's good to stay organized, which is what I'm here for. It's a lot of work, but you'll be in a neighborhood connected to all the people you've ever met in your life. Your family will be the closest, then your friends, and then so on further out. We connect people with their acquaintances, their friends, their family, so everyone can stay in contact in heaven, and everyone's close to who they want to be close to. It's basically like a giant web. Your house is connected to their house, which is connected to 10 other houses. one big family neighborhood? Ooh, that's a wonderful question. So, this afterlife is only for souls who believe in heaven. Other afterlives exist for others who have differing beliefs. So, for other planets and other religions, they have different afterlives. You can visit them if you want. I would highly recommend Valhalla. It is a ball. Oh, yes, I've been there. In my free time, I'm one of the messengers between realms when I'm not escorting souls. I do love to travel. Maybe you'll come with me someday. You have an eternity to find the place you'd most like to rest. But I will say, your family is here. Yeah. I will say, not to assume, but if there is some tension with your family, forgiveness is not a requirement here. We understand that some things on Earth you can't move on from, and it's okay. It doesn't make it easier, I'm afraid. But again, you have eternity. If you choose not to see them forever, then that's your choice. But you have time to change your mind and reach out and repair relationships. Things are different here. You'll learn that. People are different. People are the best versions of themselves. Without trauma, without outside influence. You're just who you are. And it takes time to figure that out, but time moves differently here too. So you have plenty of that. You don't have to think about it all right now. I know it's a lot. How about we get you settled into your home? We base the houses on the memory in which you felt the most safe. So, if a soul came to heaven and they felt the most safe in their childhood home, that would be what their home looks like up here. But if someone else feels the safest on a bench in the park, that's where they get. You don't really need to eat or sleep up here, so there's no real need for a kitchen or a bedroom. It's just your space. So this will be your neighborhood. Do you want to tell me what you think your house is going to be? What's your memory of feeling the safest? Yeah. I understand. Look, here. There it is. Do you want to tell me about this place? This memory? Does it look like how you imagined it? Good. Good, I'm glad. It is your home for as long as you'd like. Most souls get a home like this, yeah. Some share a home with their family and friends. Some don't settle at all and travel for eternity, or visit other paradises and live there. There's a lot to do in eternity, and a lot of time to do it. It's okay to experiment, try different things, but this place will always be here for you. That is the goal. Happiness. We want everyone to be safe and happy up here. But if we can't achieve happiness, peace, at the very least, is what we want. There's not a catch. On Earth, yes, there's always a catch. But you've done all the things. You've jumped through all the hoops. This is it. This is the prize at the end of the race. You can take a breath now. You won. course, there's a lot to do. It's heaven, so you can fly, or whatever you want. Lots of people like to fly. Lots of people also visit movies or books they liked on Earth, and live lives in fantasy worlds, just for fun. Anything you can imagine up here, you can do. And I'll help you do it. Of course, I am here to answer all your questions. Ah, the humility of humans. Again, you deserve to be here. You were a good person on Earth. Listen, doing bad things doesn't make you a bad person. A lot of good people are forced to do bad things. That's what redemption is for. That's why you're here. You've been forgiven. And you have an eternity to learn to accept that. According to the laws of the universe, you do deserve this. But I understand. Human insecurity is complicated. Take your time. It'll sink in after a few million years. This is why you were assigned to me specifically. I get the souls who might have a harder time adjusting to the peace and the quiet. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. Some people just need something to do. Need something to occupy their minds. Otherwise, they go crazy. And some people, especially soldiers, need something to fight for. You think that's what you need? No, I'm not here to keep you entertained per se. It's a little more to it than that. I'm kinda supposed to watch and see if you'd make a good guardian angel. We're always in need of those, and you've got a pretty cool track record on Earth. I do. I think you would make a really good guardian. I chose you as my candidate because I have faith in you. But it's your decision. I won't force it on you, of course. You've more than earned a rest here. No, you don't understand. There's no right or wrong answer here. There's no failure. It's what you choose to do. If you choose to be a guardian, I will help you down that path. But if you choose to rest here, then by all means do so. You've more than earned it. You do have a choice. And you have all the time in existence to make that choice. It doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It can be 10,000 years from now. You have eternity to try everything. That's what this place is for. There are no right or wrong answers here. If you decide to be a guardian, we'll go over the dangers because, demons live on Earth too, and they're not friendly. Demons, they're demons. They can do a lot of damage to the humans you're trying to protect. And if you're not careful, they can kinda suck your soul into the void for eternity. Hey, you get a flaming sword that kills demons with a single touch. And wings, obviously, which are basically armor. Oh, and your halo is a power source. We have other weapons, but those are the standard issue for angels going to Earth. Yeah, no, thinking it's a hallucination is a reasonable reaction. Most folks think this is a dream for the first couple days, but time goes on. You can only deny it for so long. Yeah, now I guess you can just chill. We have a big dinner every night to welcome the new arrivals if you'd like to join. Again, eating isn't necessary, but I mean, we have all food of all time. So you kind of want to try it because it's delicious. But other than that, you've got eternity in front of you. Yeah, I would love to introduce you to the other guardian angels and the other candidates to be guardians. Yeah, I really think they'd like you. It's alright. You don't have to hide anymore. You're safe here. Even in paradise, human souls are so stubborn. I'm not cheerful. I am just determined. You'd be a benefit on Earth. As a guardian, if that's the path you choose. Angels who grow up in heaven can't compare to the souls who spent their lives on Earth. You know how it works down there. And you have the added benefit of being invincible to anything on Earth. The only things that can hurt you now are demon weapons. Demon weapons, okay, so they have knives and they have swords. The knives and swords do the same things as knives and swords do. They cut. And you'll bleed gold from now on, so that's kind of cool. The more advanced weapons demons have can trap you on Earth forever, or suck your soul into the void. Yeah. Not ideal. But only the high-ranking demons have those. Not the typical imps and hellhounds you'll encounter down there. Yeah, the strongest demons you should encounter on Earth are crossroads demons. They make deals with humans. They're usually annoying because their hellhounds aren't far behind. Hellhounds are basically big, invisible dogs with very sharp teeth. Yeah, they're invisible to anyone but demons. I mean, that's pretty much it. Any demons stronger than that, Lucifer keeps on a short leash. You might bump into a pagan god now and then. They kind of think they can do whatever they want. Pretty much, very stubborn, very hard to reason with. Typically rich, and in human positions of power, like kings or politicians. Your job on Earth is to protect your assigned human. If anyone fucks with them, you have heaven's permission to go to holy war. Don't sound so excited. I mean, fair, there are certain demons I'd very much like to beat into a pulp. A particular soul who used to be a witch and immortalized her own soul into demon form. She's a bitch. And we dated for a while. I do have terrible taste in romantic partners, but to be fair, angels aren't technically supposed to date, so any relationship is kind of forbidden. God forbid an angel enjoy a good romp in sin once in a while. I'm an eternity old. I have made my share of mistakes. Which is why I'm here and no longer a guardian assigned to Earth. Now I just babysit souls on their first day here. Well, I've had my fun beating demons on Earth. It's your turn now. Something tells me you'll be really good at it. Well, if you're so enthused, maybe you'd like to pick who you guard first. We usually let newbies pick as a training assignment. Is there anyone on Earth you'd like to watch over? All I need is a name, and I can get the paperwork filled out. Sounds good. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Just remember, they won't be able to see you. No human on Earth will. Until they die, and then your soul can see their soul. Does that make sense? I mean, you do fight demons, so never a dull moment. The humans have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. If you really want to help them, and let them know that you're still looking over them, fight the demons trying to fuck up their lives. Deal? It's not easy, but believe me, it's nice to watch your friends' lives, and be there to welcome them when they pass on. You'll be a wonderful guardian. Now, let's get to that amazing dinner. What are you most looking forward to trying? Oh, that sounds delicious. Come on, let's go.